So welcome again to our wonderful inspiration pop-up. So just a pop-up of inspiration for everyone who is in the Facebook group. Hello, Bridget. Hello to South Africa.
Hi. I actually really love the topic of inspiration, because every time that we have our chats, it's always around inspiration. And who doesn't want to feel inspired? Like, who doesn't want to feel inspired, you know? And it's so easy to go into like a woe is me for whatever reason. I mean, there's a million reasons. We can all go into that victim mode. And I think this is so good because it makes people go, hang on a minute. I want to be inspired. I want to be inspired. I want to be reminded of being inspired. So yeah.
Yeah, and that's what we do. We sparkle life with inspiration, just a little every week. And our subject for today is, what did your country teach you, right? Mm-hmm. So what is so present in your life? What is so South African, and what would you say it really marked you?
You know, it's such a thing, because I know in one of the chats we've had, I said to you, we couldn't have this chat, we couldn't have that chat because of the load shedding, and you made some references like, I can understand. And you're like, and I was thinking, no, you don't know what it's like. So I find that very interesting, because when I'm speaking to people in Europe about load shedding, it's such a foreign concept, because electricity is a basic necessity, it's a basic need. So load shedding means for 2.5 hours, every so many days, we do not have electricity, and it goes from area to area. Okay, so that affects everything. You know, if you've got any sort of pool pump, that affects that, the Wi-Fi, your geyser, whatever. Okay, so that's, and all of this, the Zoom calls, everything else. Okay, so the load shedding is a bit of a challenge. Prior to having the load shedding, we had water shortages. Okay, so we've that was a bit of a challenge. Now we've got a lot of water, so that's great. But I think what's so interesting, I'm not saying this thing to moan and groan. I'm saying this because I look at the challenges we have in this country, and we have those challenges. And then we have other things that are so uniquely South African and so patriotic. And so, I mean, where I live in Hout Bay, people really, really work as a community. Somebody's dog gets lost, the whole community goes to look for it. There was a little child who got kidnapped from the township. The whole community got involved to try and find this, I don't know if it was a boy or girl, but tried to find this child. They even did a human chain to try and stop the person who took the child to actually leave Hout Bay. So in one way, there's the basic stuff that frustrates me. And then I've got the other side where I go, I'm so proud to be from here. And there's elements of it that I love, and the beauty. Mm-hmm. I mean, Cape Town is exquisitely beautiful. So, you know, it makes me appreciate having electricity. Mm-hmm. It makes me appreciate having water, you know, so it's got the good. So that's, I don't know, in a nutshell, if I'm kind of explaining myself.
And I guess you are such a good improvisation person because you need to look for other solutions, because you have these restrictions in this country. Yeah, just for the German people, like this electricity thing is das, I just say it in German, das ist, wenn ihr wirklich Strom für 2,5 Stunden nicht habt und Wasser auch zu bestimmten Zeiten nicht, weil letztes Jahr diese Trockenheit war. So I switch again to English, yeah, because it's so special in South Africa. I think German really can't. Yeah. So, but it makes you such a creative person in your business as well, no? So, because you work in the business, in the business life in South Africa, what not so many people do, and you appreciate the beauty. So that makes you appreciate a lot of things. Yeah.
I think also, you know, if you're going to live somewhere, you need to either accept it, find a solution, or move on. But it gets tiring just moaning and groaning. And that doesn't really serve a purpose. So it really is around finding solutions. And I think wherever you go in the world, there's challenges. I don't know. Tell me about Germany. I have no idea. How does it shape you? What is it? What do you love? What do you hate? What works? What doesn't?
Okay, I would say in Germany, I really like that people are structured. Sometimes it's too much, but I learned it, and I get always the feedback that I can really organize things. I can lead groups. I can teach quite well. I think it's a part of my personality, but I think as well that we learn it at school, and it's like how you study, how you work, that everything, yeah, is really quite well framed, I would say. No? But it's also, yeah, an obstacle sometimes, because to be free, it's the dream of everyone to really enjoy things, because we also have the saying that we live for work and not work for any. We work for, which version is it?
You work to live and not live to work.
Right, that's the thing. Thank you very much. Yeah, so because we say like the French neighbors, they do the other way around, because they love red wine and good meals and all that. They take time for it, and Germans don't. Yeah, so this is a thing I really learned from other countries, to really enjoy like landscape and everything. Even if we have wonderful landscapes, but we sometimes it feels like Germans never have time to explore their own country. You know, then when they go away, because they earn quite enough money to travel the world, so they go away. Yeah, so they don't appreciate too much their country, except in Corona times, because we can't go out so much. So I think like the northern beaches are really well appreciated at the moment. Even if it's
that's the other thing. I think the lockdown, it doesn't matter where you are in the world, I think the lockdown has been profoundly, you know, my mom says it's generally been very negative. And again, I think it's the way you look at stuff. I think it's done a massive wake up for a lot of us. You know, spending time with friends, I appreciate even more. Being able to actually go away, like now being away has been amazing. So there's things now that I really value and appreciate, which I don't think I did before, because it was so normal. It was so normal. Even going out for a meal now is quite exciting, because we haven't been able to for ages. So sometimes it's not bad to have things taken away to reappreciate them, you know?
No, and even also, even if I want to always break out of the normal system and the teaching system and everything, I want to change things. But at least I also have a big heart for security, because we learned it here in Germany. We have a good health assurance, what not other countries have sometimes. Yeah, we have a good social network. So this is a thing what I just appreciated when I went traveling, and I got very sick and came back, and I had nothing to carry about or so, no? Because like you get paid, they help you, you get a good health system, and then this is also something what you just appreciate when you need it. That's the thing, no? Yeah, and also like, politics are working in Germany. Yeah, so they are not. It's Angela Merkel is not too bad. Yeah, I don't want to take position too much. Yeah, but I feel like whatever happens at the moment, it's somehow handled, and it's okay. Yeah,
I do think your country is like literally the polar opposite of my country. I mean. It just is like we don't have structures in place. We don't have things that work. We've got more natural resources than anywhere. You would think we would be, I mean, we should be, I don't know, doing incredibly well structurally in so many ways. But unfortunately, we don't necessarily have maybe the right people making the right decisions. I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying yes or no. I don't know anything about politics, so it's not for me to say. I just find it interesting how South Africa and Germany could not be more different in the structure and the way that they run their country.
Yeah, but that's the beauty of our working together, that we can also, once we can travel again, like our visions are big, no? So everybody who is watching here, we really want to create a journey to South Africa, and that Bridget is coming to Germany, and that we can merge our business coaching and personal coaching together, even what we do in the online training. So yeah, so just come in and just call us for a call, and then we get to know each other, and then we merge all this together and have a wonderful life together, and inspiring others, and light the light in you to inspire others. Yeah. Thank you very much for every inspiration we have together.
Thanks. Bye.